Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our annual scholarship ceremony. Tonight is such a wonderful opportunity to come together as a community to celebrate the accomplishment of our highly talented seniors. My name is Bill LeBrun. I'm the proud principal here of Watchung Hills, and I want to thank all our gracious scholarship benefactors on recognizing the achievements of the Watchung Hills class of 2026. We're extremely proud of our students here tonight, and they are such a great example of what makes Watchung Hills such a special learning community. But before we begin with awarding of the scholarships this evening, I'd like to publicly thank our superintendent, Dr. Jewett, and our tremendous Board of Education, because without their tremendous support, tonight would not be possible. And now, we will begin the presentations with our scholarships. And I have the honor to present the first award of the evening, titled the Dr. Thomas F. DeGansey Memorial Scholarship. And it is named for our Principal Emeritus in tribute to his 40-year career as an educator, which began in 1972 at Watchung Hills. Dr. DeGansey was an energy like no other. If you were lucky enough to have worked at here during his years at the helm, then you knew just how special you were. He found greatness in each of his valued staff and faculty members. And although Dr. DeGansey was surrounded by an incredible team of faculty and staff, it was his adoration for his students which steered his passion. He wanted nothing more than to offer a community, a home away from home at WHRHS, and he did just that. He led by example. A man of integrity, Dr. DeGansey never missed a wrestling match or a senior night for every sports program here. He also attended every play, every night, as seeing his students perform brought him tremendous joy. He gave his time to every charity event ever held here at Watchung Hills. He did this not because he had to, but because he needed all of his students to feel exceptional. His influence and contributions endure through the work of the Student Council, and it is fitting that this year's scholarships are awarded to Sophie Lamb, Juliana Santos, Nico Michaludis, and Zia Thomas Petit. Next up is a very special appointment, as it's the United States Naval Academy appointment by Mr. Carlos A. Plaza, United States Naval Academy Blue and Gold Officer.
All right. Good evening, everyone. As Principal Bill said, my name is Carlos Plazas, and I serve as the United States Naval Academy's Blue and Gold Officer for Watchung Hills Regional High School. As a Naval Academy alum and former naval officer, as well as naval aviator and proud New Jersey native, it is truly an honor to be here tonight to recognize not only an exceptional student, but also an exceptional achievement. This year, Rebecca Lubeck was one of more than 16,000 applicants from across the country who competed for approximately 1,180 appointments to the United States Naval Academy's class of 2030. And for anybody who's a big fan of public math, that's roughly about an 8% acceptance rate, so that puts the Naval Academy at about the top 2% of the most difficult colleges or universities to gain admission to nationwide. To achieve an appointment, the admissions process is rigorous and holistic by its nature. Its intent is to review the academic, physical, and leadership, as well as medical qualifications, alongside a congressional nomination process. Reason being is that the Naval Academy seeks students who are not only academically talented, but also who demonstrate character, resilience, leadership potential, and a commitment to serve something greater than themselves. As I reflect back on my conversations with Rebecca, it became clear that she embodies all of those qualities. I was especially impressed with her humility, her discipline, and her maturity, as well as her ability to balance a demanding schedule with track, academia, leadership, and community commitments. Her leadership within cross-country, as well as her service-oriented mindset, and the professionalism that she brought to the application process distinguished her as a candidate with tremendous potential and definitely one of the highlights of my Blue and Gold officer career to date. An appointment to the Naval Academy, for those of you who don't know, is equivalent to a full 4-year scholarship or a full ride. That comes with tuition, room and board, medical and dental benefits, which is pretty nice, and a monthly stipend. It also offers midshipman candidates the opportunity to join a long and proud tradition of leadership and service that traces back over 250 years of our nation's great history. Upon graduation, midshipmen earn a Bachelor of Science degree and commission as officers in the United States Navy or Marine Corps, where Rebecca will one day be entrusted with the lives of our nation's finest sailors and Marines around the world. And we talked about this, and when that day comes, it will rest squarely on her shoulders to decide whether she wants to be simply someone that manages a team or one that truly inspires each and every one of them to reach their highest potential and earn the title of leader. And Regional Hills High School, I will tell you that I would not be standing here tonight if I did not truly believe that she possesses the character, work ethic, and potential to become that leader. Rebecca's appointment represents not only a personal achievement, but also a willingness to embrace a challenge, responsibility, and service to our country. That willingness is essential now more than it ever has as our democracy continues to rely on it for the great American experience to continue. But the cost of that continues to be capable and principled leaders. Throughout our nation's history, many are called to serve, but few choose to answer that call. In that regard, I have tremendous respect and admiration for Rebecca's willingness to answer, and I believe that commitment deserves recognition. So on that note, on behalf of the Superintendent of the United States Naval Academy, it is my great honor and privilege to present midshipman candidate Rebecca Lubeck with this certificate of appointment to the United States Naval Academy's class of 2030. Rebecca, congratulations.
Greenbrook Education and Athletic Foundation scholarships.
That was a long walk. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kathy Yanis, and I am a member of the Greenbrook Education and Athletic Foundation. I could read the foundation's mission statement, but let's be real, all the seniors in the room just want to hear if their name is going to be called. Not only am I a GBEAF committee member, but I've been the health and physical education teacher at Greenbrook Middle School for the past 20 of my 30-year teaching career. Please don't do the math on that one. The recipients of these 2 scholarships are former students of mine, so it will give me great joy to personally hand them this award. When we read the essay submissions, we want to be inspired and wowed. This year was a good one for that. The 2026 Academic Scholarship is awarded to someone that has proven that hard work, resiliency, and determination get you exactly what you want. Congratulations, Ms. Kaylee Finch. The 2026 Athletic Scholarship is awarded to someone that has proven to be a force to be reckoned with athletically. I hope she's inspired by the scholarship to pitch the game of her life tomorrow. Congratulations, Ms. Riley Bobrowski.
Watchung Hills Regional Education Association Scholarship for Future Educators.
Good evening. I'm here to present the WHREA Future Educator Scholarship. This award is going to a student who already embodies the heart of a great teacher. This year's recipient, Addison Dos Santos, has spent the past year working as a preschool teacher's assistant, learning firsthand the impact of kindness, adaptability, and compassion in the classroom. Deeply inspired by the educators who believed in her here at Watchung Hills, she's ready to pay that dedication forward. She's achieved the New Jersey Seal of Biliteracy in both Spanish and Portuguese, and this fall she will attend the Ramapo College of New Jersey to pursue a bachelor's in secondary education and Spanish, followed by a master's in special ed. We are incredibly proud to support a future educator who aims to build a classroom rooted in cultural sharing, mutual respect, and an absolute belief in her students. Congratulations, Addison.
Aaron Christopher Carroll Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Corey Fruhler, and it's truly an honor to be here tonight at Watchung Hills Regional High School, a place that means a great deal to me personally. I graduated from Watchung Hills in 1999 with Aaron Carroll, and tonight I have the privilege of presenting the Aaron Christopher Carroll Memorial Scholarship on behalf of Aaron's parents, Joe and Candy Carroll. I'm also proud to be here as one of the founding members of the Aspiring Kindness Foundation, an organization created by Aaron's childhood friends to honor him by helping others. I want to begin by thanking the school, the administration, the scholarship committee, the students, and the families here tonight. Events like this are special because they recognize more than grades, activities, and accomplishments. They recognize the kind of person a student has become and the impact they've had on the people around them. And that's exactly what this scholarship is all about. Aaron Carroll was a member of the Watchung Hills class in 1999. For those of us who knew him, Aaron was much more than one activity, one accomplishment, or one label. He was a student, an athlete, a friend, a son, and someone who brought humor, kindness, and warmth into the lives of others. Aaron was a good student who continued to grow and improve throughout his time here. He went on to attend Seton Hall University, where he earned both the University Scholarship and the President's Circle Scholarship. He was also active athletically as a member of the Watchung Hills soccer team. In 1998, he was part of the Somerset County Championship team, where he excelled as a defensive player. But Aaron's life was not defined only by academics or athletics. He loved music, especially jazz. He enjoyed snowboarding, watching new movies, and writing poetry. During his senior year, he submitted some of the poems to Folio, the school's literary magazine. During our senior year, we came up with a motto together: reach levels and new heights. And those words are something I live by today. Aaron had plans for his future. He wanted to become an FBI agent and a criminal profiler. He was curious, thoughtful, and ambitious, but what people remember most about Aaron is how he made others feel. Through his friendliness, his sense of humor, his concern for people, his love for learning, and his strong moral character. In January 2000, Aaron tragically lost his life in the dormitory fire at Seton Hall University, along with Frank Catabaloa, John Gunta. It was a tragedy that forever changed their families, their friends, the Seton Hall community, and many people far beyond it. For Joe and Candy Carroll, this scholarship is one way Aaron's memory continues to live on here at Watchung Hills. It recognizes students who reflect many of the qualities Aaron carried with him. students who are involved, supportive of others, enthusiastic, and kind. Joe and Candy asked me to share how surprised and honored they were by the response this year. 26 years later, the fact that this scholarship received 73 applications is incredibly meaningful. Even more impressive, every one of those applications was outstanding, which made it very difficult for Joe and Candice to select the 5 recipients tonight. The Aspiring Kindness Foundation is proud to provide the grant funding this scholarship. Since our founding, our mission has been to turn remembrance into action by supporting causes that help others, including emergency responders, hospital burn units, fire safety efforts, and scholarship connected to Aaron's legacy. For us, supporting this scholarship is deeply personal. It is a commitment to Aaron and to the Carroll family, and to the next generation of students who will carry forward the values he represented. To this year's scholarship recipients, congratulations. You were selected from an exceptional group of students, and this award recognizes far more than your accomplishments. It recognizes your kindness, your involvement, your character, and the promise others see in you. As you move on from Watchung Hills, I hope you carry this honor with pride. Continue to reach levels and new heights, and remember that the way you treat people will always be one of the truest measures of success. On behalf of Joe and Candy Carroll, the Carroll family, the Aspiring Kindness Foundation, and all of us who continue to remember Aaron, it is now my honor to present this year's Aaron Christopher Carroll Scholarship recipients. Selena Bott. Brian Castillo. Bridget Maceda. Dylan Nunez. And Logan White.
Ben Watkins Memorial Scholarship.
Hi, everyone. The Ben Watkins Memorial Scholarship gives aid to a student who has a passion for instrumental music. Ben graduated from Watchung Hills in 2020 and attended TCNJ for just over a year before he passed. Those years, he played the French horn and worked hard to become an impressive musician. When evaluating applicants for this scholarship, we looked for a passionate performer who displayed qualities that reminded us of Ben. The student receiving this scholarship described how music gave her the confidence to come out of her shell as well as contribute to the community. Tonight, it is my pleasure to award the Ben Watkins Memorial Scholarship to Alexandra Glassner.
Bob Becker Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you to Watchung Hills for this opportunity to celebrate my late father, Bob Beckert, class of 1976. My family have been doing this for 23 years now, and thanks to being the talker in the family, I get volunteered to do the speech every year. And although many of you are seeing this for the first time ever, there's people that have been here for every year, 23 years in a row. And so we like to change up the story. And this year I actually asked my family, hey, what stories can we tell? What's something new and different? And we always go with a theme, and this year it's balance, you'll see. And so, funny enough, I actually got a story I've never heard before, which for those of you who have lost someone, getting a new story or a new picture of someone that you lost a long time ago is pretty special. And it's a good meet cute, if I do say so myself. So in 1975, my mother was a freshman here at Watchung Hills, and my dad was a junior. This guy was in his prime, if you ask me. He had won the cross-country championship the year before. He was wrestling with my Uncle Greg. And of course, because he was friends with my Uncle Greg, he goes to my Uncle Greg's house and hangs out. And while they're there, my mom comes home from school and says to her brother, "Oh my gosh, I left my book at school. I have to go back." And my uncle, being my uncle and maybe not the most studious student, was like, "You're fine. You don't need your book." And my dad could sense that my mom was really upset about this. And so he says, "Schneids, take your sister back to school. Just let her get the book." So the three of them hop in the Stang. They head back to Watchung Hills here. She gets her book. And of course, on the way out, the vice principal's there and has a flat tire. And what do? You got to stop. You got to help him. And so it's that deed that just keeps on stopping you, giving more and more and more. But that's just how my dad was. He was the one that looked around and said, "No, the right thing to do is get her book. Now we'll help this guy get a flat tire fixed because, he's a vice principal." So anyways, spoiler alert, they started dating, had 4 kids, and they're going to have 6 grandkids go through Watchung Hills starting in 2034. Pretty wild. My dad loved Watchung Hills. In his work calendar, he had these literally written out hand note calendar of the women's basketball games that were going to be happening, men's wrestling, and he made a point to bring us kids to those games. He'd invite other families from the community and really make it, a fun outing. And in fact, my dad was one of those people that had so many friends that he had this famous line, "Don't call me, I'll call you." And it wasn't until I became an adult with a lot of priorities to balance that I realized really what that meant. And what he was really saying is, I have a whole world I'm trying to prioritize. Let me prioritize it, and I promise I'll fit you in. And like that, there were so many things he did, like, his friend who had cancer, whose wife didn't like driving the city. "Hey, man, let's go to the city. We pack all the kids in the car. I'll drop you off at your chemo. We're going to go to the Natural History Museum, and we'll pick you up on the way back." Because that was so dad. He just made it happen and made it effortless. And just like that, he just knew how to strike the perfect balance. And that's exactly what we saw in all of the scholarship recipients that we have tonight. We have 3. So our first scholarship recipient is described as the rock on her team. She's a cross-country captain. She is known for stopping mid-race, even though it's inconvenient, to help someone with a medical emergency. Watching her teammates pass by, finish the race, she didn't care. She wanted to focus on what was important at that point. And so with that, Rebecca Lubick, you're our first recipient. Come on up and receive your award. Our next recipient understands the power of leadership, rallying an entire football team, getting them banging in those lockers. We won't say that too loud. They didn't hurt the lockers. Nothing happened. But anyways, knew how to really rally the team and get them really edged up. And just by doing that, those words encouraging the rest of the team to go out there, give it their best, give it 100%. He also sits in helping the local autism flag football team. He knows how important it is to strike a balance and how to never lose sight of those priorities. Dylan Nunes, come on up and receive your scholarship. And our last recipient and our final award winner, this said a line that really stuck with us. "What I learned is that the loudest version of leadership is going first and going hardest, but only matters if you're making the people behind you faster. That priorities are not stack ranking. It's a question of who can wait and who cannot." They've really figured out that on a Sunday they sit down and figure out their perfect week and figure out who can wait and who cannot. It's made them a better family member, more focused student. Sean, Dave, please come up and accept your award. Thank you again to everyone. And if you're around on Sunday, we have the Bob Beckert 5K right here at the high school, 10 a.m. Come join us.
Caruso Thompson LLP Accounting Award.
Good evening, everyone. It's now my pleasure to present the Caruso Thompson Accounting Award. On behalf of the Caruso Thompson partners, Michael Thompson and Eric Harity, it is a privilege to officially present this scholarship. This annual award is designed to recognize outstanding academic merit and to provide meaningful support to a student as they take their next ambitious steps in higher education. This year, the scholarship is being awarded to a truly exceptional member of the class of 2026 with the specific goal of assisting him as he furthers his studies at the University of Michigan. Our sincerest congratulations go out to this young man for his exemplary academic merits and dedication that made him the clear choice for this award, and we wish him the absolute best of success throughout his college years and far into his future. So please, everyone, join me in recognizing this year's recipient of the Accounting Scholarship Award to Sean Dave. Come back up here, Sean. Congrats.
Central Chapter NJSBGA Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. Just want to take a moment just to recognize that how important it is for us at the New Jersey School Buildings and Grounds Association to support the next generation and beyond in your endeavors as you move on to the next phase of your lives. Tonight, we're proud to recognize two outstanding students, Julian Vignes and Anthony Palumbo. Their hard work, dedication, commitment to their education has earned them this year's New Jersey School Buildings and Grounds Association Central Chapter scholarships. Please join me in congratulating Julian and Anthony on this achievement. We wish them nothing but success in their future. Thank you.
Chris Drury Memorial Scholarship.
The Chris Drury Memorial Scholarships has been providing scholarships now for 38 years to deserving young women and men in baseball and softball programs who display Chris's characteristics of high moral character, ability to lead by example, giving 100%, and are active in the community. Chris was a very active student with school sports such as baseball, cross country, and bowling. He was active in his church as an altar server, summer jobs, and family activities, but he always made times for his friends and family. Thank you to Watchung Hills for honoring Chris's memory with these awards, and on behalf of the Drury family, it is my honor to offer congratulations to Robert Senimore and Leah Long for being this year's Chris Drury's Memorial Scholarships Award winners. Best wishes to you both. The next award is the Christopher Noble Ingrassia Memorial Scholarship. The Ingrassia family remains very appreciative for the opportunity each year to present two scholarships in memory of Christopher Noble Ingrassia. In high school, Chris focused on football, wrestling, and track, earning 8 varsity letters. As a team captain, he led by example, displaying great character, discipline, toughness, and loyalty. In wrestling, Chris provided to be an outstanding heavyweight placing in the state tournament. He felt and showed great love and respect for his fellow teammates, classmates, coaches, and teachers. Chris graduated in 1991 as the first Mr. Watchung Hills and was inducted into the Watchung Hills Hall of Fame in 2009. His achievements in the classroom earned him an invitation to attend Princeton University, and he accepted the challenge. He continued to work hard and excelled both on and off the football field at Princeton. Then graduated, enjoyed great success in the business world. He was invited to join the team at Cantor Fitzgerald and accepted a new challenge in the global banking arena. He worked very hard, traveled throughout the world, and was invited to become a partner in the company, a great accomplishment at any age, and especially when one is only 27 years old. Above and beyond the many great accomplishments and awards, it was the lifelong friendship that he cherished the most. When Chris' life on Earth was ended in the 9/11 destruction of the Twin Towers, his spirit and memory lived on and continues to thrive in the hearts and the minds of the family and friends. Thank you again to the Watchung Hills community for honoring Chris's memory with these awards, and congratulations to Riley Bobrowski and Anthony DeAndrea for being this year's Somerset County Scholar Athlete Award winners. The next award will be the Dawn Gailey Corey Memorial Scholarship, presented by Casey Dawn Corey.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for having me here tonight. My name is Casey Dawn Corey, and this is my aunt, Dawn Gail Corey. Like you all just now, I've only met Dawn through photographs and stories of the warm memories that have been shared with her from my father, her brother Darren, and her sister, my Aunt Diana. But I've also gotten close to Dawn through others whom I've never met or have only met on paper, like tonight's scholarship recipient for the Dawn Gail Corey Memorial Scholarship. But before I introduce them, I'd like you all to get to know Dawn. 5 days from today, on June 9th, will mark 41 years since my Aunt Dawn has been here on this earth. From the time she was born in 1965 through the end of her short yet extraordinary life in 1985, Dawn was a beacon of light, humor, fashion, style, design, and authentic artistic expression to everyone who knew her. She was always on the cutting edge of the trends of her time. She would have loved TikTok. And sent out early to explore her world like you all are gearing up to do. For her, it was going to school in California for fashion design. Pretty much, I like to remember my Aunt Dawn as retro chic Barbie, equipped with a 1965 Mustang convertible, all by the time she was 17 years old. If those Barbies were real and in stores, they would have absolutely sold out. Dawn was an independent thinker. She never followed the pack. She walked on her own with her head held high and pursued her dreams with poise. From asking my grandmother to take her into New York City for a spontaneous trip to give modeling a try, to spontaneous cross-country road trips, no dream was too out of reach for Dawn. She truly did it all in her very full but short 20 years of life before she tragically passed away in a motorcycle accident in June of 1985. That was when my grandparents, who are now also gone, started this scholarship, and it will be continued by Dawn's siblings and myself for as long as we are able to. Inspiring generations of women and young adults in my family and beyond, Dawn's memory and everlasting presence has motivated me as her niece and namesake to do the best that I can in any opportunity and for any obstacle thrown in my way, while wearing a feather boa and being an absolute diva. I channel the Aunt Dawn in me whenever I'm painting or driving, singing in the car, or I'm heading down to the beach where she loved to be and where she grew up, or like you guys, when I was eagerly awaiting the mysteries of life after high school, and then again waiting the mysteries of life after college, which is much weirder, I promise you. But through it all, I channeled her, because Dawn embodies someone who played and had fun all throughout life, even as a young adult and even in times that were not so fun. To pay homage to one of my favorite quotes by George Bernard Shaw, "You don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing." The last time that I was reminded of my Aunt Dawn was when I read through the application of this year's scholarship recipient, who values learning and the pursuit of personal growth through academic challenge, honors the arts as they plan to study cinema and media, holds space to be empathetic, gives back to her community in a number of ways, all while being a member of numerous clubs, high school organizations, athletics, is a peer leader, and holds an internship. Thank you so, so much for bringing me close to her again. And with that, it is my honor to present this year's Dawn Gale Corey Memorial Scholarship to Zaya Thomas Petit.
Dunellen Greenbrook Rotary Club Scholarships.
On behalf of the Dunellen Greenbrook Rotary Club, this marks the 56th year of the club's scholarships and award program, dedicated to helping students further their education and vocational goals. Rotary International has long championed the ideals of youth development and education, inspiring this club for over a century to remain deeply engaged in these efforts. Over these 56 years, more than 500 students have received well over $250,000 in scholarships from this club to pursue their educational aspirations. This year, we are awarding the Dunellen Greenbrook Rotary Club Education Health Scholarships to two recipients, Addison Dos Santos and Kylie Yu. They are also proud to award two Dunellen Greenbrook Rotary General Scholarships to Logan White and Saya Parek. The next award for the evening is the Ernst Wessel Achievement Award. The Ernst Wessel Achievement Award and Scholarships is given each year to two students who have demonstrated excellence throughout their academic studies, service to their community, and exceptional performance on the SAT. I am pleased to announce the scholarship winners this year are David Wu and Aiden Desai. The next award is the Detective Gregory Wilson Memorial Scholarship presented by Emma, Aileen, and Maeve Wilson.
Good evening. We are here to present the second annual Detective Gregory A. Wilson Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was created to honor our dad. It is made possible by our family and the Franklin Township Police Department, some of whom are here tonight. Our dad worked there for almost 23 years. Our dad grew up here in Warren Township and graduated from Watchung Hills in 1995. During high school, he was actively involved in the Warren Township Police Explorers program and became certified as a firefighter with the Community Volunteer Fire Company. He became an emergency medical technician and volunteered with the Warren and Watchung rescue squads. He sought training in extrication, water rescue, and more. He went on to study criminal justice at the College of New Jersey. He continued to volunteer countless hours on local rescue squads and fire department throughout high school, college, and beyond. He pursued a career in law enforcement where he served as a patrolman and member of the Emergency Services Unit, where he continued to respond to EMS and fire calls.
He later became a detective within the Investigative Bureau of the Franklin Township Police Department. Prior to his sudden passing, he resided in Flemington for over 20 years, where he volunteered with emergency service agencies in Brereton Township and Reddington and trained many community members in CPR. He was the friend and neighbor that everyone called on for help. Thank you to all of our applicants this year. We were truly moved by the ways in which you help your community and encourage you to continue doing so. The recipient of this award has demonstrated a strong commitment to community service through his involvement with the Mount Bethel Fire Company. He regularly attends truck checks, meetings, fire calls, and drills, and will be participating in Morris County's Junior Firefighter 1 course this summer. Further, he has taken a vehicle extrication course and wrote in his essay of his commitment to building a long-term career in emergency services, recognizing the value this field has on the community. His essay also detailed the complementarity of all aspects of the emergency services, something that our dad would have highly approved of.
This year's recipient did all of this volunteer work while also being active in the high school through the Future Business Leaders of America and the French National Honor Society, and maintaining a strong academic record. Not only is he similarly pursuing a degree in criminal justice, but we also believe he embodies the commitment to help others that we saw in our dad. Congratulations to Nicholas Santos. Thank you for your service to your community, and we wish you the best of luck in your career.
Eagle Scout and Gold Award Girl Scout.
Good evening. My name is Jane Maloney. It's my honor to work with Gold Award candidates as a volunteer with Girl Scouts Heart of New Jersey, and with Eagle candidates as a volunteer with the Pioneer District of Patriots Path Council of Scouting America. The students here tonight who have earned the Girl Scout Gold Award or the Eagle Scout rank have earned the highest awards available to youth in their respective organizations. I'm going to talk about them together because as a longtime volunteer with both organizations and as a parent of both a Gold Award Girl Scout and an Eagle Scout, I will tell you that although there are slightly different paths to these awards, the underlying values and goals of both organizations are essentially the same. So here's what I would like to share with you about this group of students, these scouts. If any of you are ever in a position to hire someone for a job, and you see Gold Award Girl Scout or Eagle Scout on a resume, and scouts always put that on your resume, here's what you already know about that candidate. They're a creative problem solver who knows how to identify needs, research options, and design workable solutions. They're an experienced project manager who's learned how to pull together resources, plan a budget and stick to it, raise funds when needed, schedule, lead, and motivate workers, communicate effectively, overcome unexpected obstacles, and most importantly, finish the job. Someone with a strong moral compass, a self-starter's work ethic, and a deep sense of accountability. And they're going to be, you already know, they're a good citizen of their community, this country, and the world who cares enough to give of their own time, energy, and heart to try to make a difference. I like to think that every one of these scouts will tell you they had a lot of fun along the way, enjoying the camaraderie that comes from working with others toward common goals. No doubt they should be incredibly proud of this tremendous accomplishment. I can tell you that I leave every Gold Award final interview and Eagle Scout Board of Review feeling like the future is in capable hands. And Scouts, just a quick word to you in case you were hoping I don't have money in these envelopes. But we are most grateful that the administration here at Watchung Hills makes it a point to recognize your achievements. Also, if you know of anyone else associated with a troop or crew outside our sending districts and they've earned these awards, we had no easy way to find them, so please encourage your friends to make themselves known to the administration so they can be properly recognized. Also, a shout out to the Scouts I know who are endeavoring to finish before they head off to college. We see you, and we are cheering you on. So please join me in congratulating the following Eagle Scouts: Benjamin Webb, Timothy Robertson, Colin Wills, and Gold Award Girl Scout Kaylee Finch, and Julia Goldberg. Are you done? Tim, congrats. Thank you. Great work. You must be Colin. Yeah. Congratulations. Great work. Thank you.
Greenbrook Lions Club Scholarship, Greenbrook Lions Club David T. McGarry Scholarship, Greenbrook Lions Club Pritchard Murphy Scholarship, and Greenbrook Lions Club Kenneth G. Herman Scholarship.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here tonight representing the Greenbrook Lions Club. For about 27 years now, I've been a member of the club, and with the exception of the years that my own children were applicants to the scholarship, I've served on the scholarship committee. It amazes me each year, the applicants, their commitment to their communities, their educational background, how hard they work in school and outside of school. And I'm very grateful to be here to talk about some of these scholarships. So we have 7 winners for our 4 scholarships tonight. We find it kind of hard to say no to the applicants once we read their applications. Each of these students has a very high academic achievement, and sometimes they don't even see the beauty of their application. They may say that, I'm applying for the McGarry Scholarship, and when we read it, we go, yeah, they kind of belong in the Lions Club Scholarship, or vice versa. So we're a little liberal in how we move the applicants around the pool here, but with that said, I'll give you just a little background on each of the 4 scholarships that we have tonight. The first scholarship is the Greenbrook Lions Club Scholarship. This is, again, to someone who has high academic achievement and has gone out of their way with regards to community service. We have 2 recipients tonight, and they are Riley Bobrowski and Addison Dos Santos. Next up, we have the David T. McGarry Scholarship. Again, high academic achievers, and these folks are people that are pursuing careers or education in the business world or in mathematics. Those 2 scholarship recipients are Kaylee Marie Finch and Logan White. I do not believe the next recipient is here, but we're going to announce her anyway. The Pritchard Murphy Scholarship was designed after two former Lions Club members. The first was Walter Pritchard, who valued very much the fine arts, and the second was Jim McGarry, and he valued education. So this is given to someone who is pursuing a career or further education in education or the arts, and that recipient is Casey Cupid. And then the final scholarship for the night is the Kenneth G. Herman Scholarship. So Ken Herman was a very close friend of mine, passed away a number of years ago. He had an incredible sense of humor. He was a very giving person, always giving back to the community, served as mayor in Greenbrook Township, long member of the Township Committee, Planning Board, just a heck of a nice guy. This scholarship was started by donations that the family had given, and then later their commitment to continue his legacy, as well as his friends. And it's to recognize someone who is going into the fields of engineering or similar fields. We have two recipients again tonight, Aiden Desai and Arish Patel.
Greenbrook PTO scholarships.
Good evening. My name is Michael Wiley. I'm Vice President of Communications on the Greenbrook PTO, and I'm joined by Alyssa Hosey, Co-President on the Greenbrook PTO. We are pleased to present scholarships to two outstanding graduating seniors tonight. The Greenbrook PTO awards a Community Service Scholarship to seniors who have attended either IEF Elementary School or Greenbrook Middle School for at least 1 year and are pursuing post-secondary education.
After reviewing many applications, we are honored to present Logan White with the Greenbrook PTO Community Service Scholarship. And Jaden Daniels with the Greenbrook PTO Scholarship for Academic Excellence. The PTO extends our congratulations to both of you for your exemplary performance and wish you continued success in your future educational endeavors.
Thank you.
The James Patterson Engineering Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Joe Barber. I am the president of the Masonic Charity Foundation of New Jersey, and it gives me great pleasure to be here tonight to honor an exceptional student with the James Patterson Engineering Scholarship. Just a little history on who Mr. Patterson was. Mr. Patterson served in World War II and utilized the GI Bill to get his college education and also becoming the first member in his family to go to college. Mr. Patterson attributed his success and well-rounded life to his college experience and wanted to pay it forward to exceptional young students and once again give them the same opportunity that he had. So as you can imagine, we get a lot of applicants, and we are extremely impressed with this young student's application, especially the part with Ultimate Frisbee. I thought that was pretty cool. So it is my honor and privilege to award Lauren Kolatarski the James Patterson Engineering Scholarship. Congratulations, Lauren. Thank you. It's for you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.
Jerome F. Sullivan and MCA SBO Memorial Scholarship.
The Jerome F. Sullivan and Morris County Association of School Business Officials Memorial Scholarship Program was initially established in memory of Jerome Sullivan, who died in 1998 after serving more than 20 years as a business official for the Parsippany Troy Hills School District Board of Education. In 2012, the Morris County Association of School Business Officials expanded their memorial to honor all school business officials serving Morris County at the time of their death. 13 candidates were considered for the scholarship. The selection committee was very impressed with the applicants' high academic achievement and their quality of their participation in school and community activities. On behalf of the Morris County Association of School Business Officials, MCSABO, I am pleased to announce that Sienna Da Silva is the 2026 scholarship recipient. Congratulations, Sienna. The next award is the John J. Herdman Scholarship Award, and it is the 25th year of celebrating the life of John J. Herdman, a longtime teacher and supervisor at Watchung Hills Regional High School, by means of this scholarship. Over the years, the experience of awarding a scholarship in his name has changed dramatically. It first began as a painful reminder of an unexpected loss, slowly transitioned to a source of healing, and it now is looked forward to as a way to celebrate his memory by recognizing similar and positive attributes and characteristics he displayed as a graduating senior. The process of reviewing applicants for his scholarship provides the ability for us to hold close and remember his legacy and seek to find his match in character and citizenship while upholding his standards of leadership, enthusiasm, and excellence. This year's recipient stood out due to multiple correspondences from teachers highlighting her stellar character, inclusion of individual action, participations, and accomplishments. Reading the applications of Kaylee Finch brought a sense of satisfaction, and I know he would be proud that she is the recipient of his award. Congratulations to Kaylee Finch. And next up is the L. Suzanne Kennedy Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening. On behalf of the Watchung PTO, we are proud to present the L. Suzanne Kennedy Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given to a Watchung student who attended Bayberry or Valley View during elementary school or middle school. This scholarship remembers a member of the Watchung community who was tragically killed at a very young age. The students selected for this scholarship are students who demonstrate community service and service to their school as well as a desire to continue serving their community and giving back after high school. Our first scholarship recipient receives a $500 scholarship, and it's going to someone who loves dancing and sharing dance with others. She also was a volunteer at the local library and enjoyed her time at Valley View because of the small class sizes and the community that she had there. In the future, the recipient plans to volunteer with children, including volunteering at Vacation Bible Schools. The winner is Annabelle Chang. The second recipient has helped with special education swimming events and has really enjoyed the community and has felt the impact of volunteering and giving back to their community, especially through that program. This person also loved Valley View and also found a love of literature through Mrs. Santos at Valley View. The recipient remains involved in many volunteer programs currently at the school, and in the future plans to continue volunteering for Rise Against Hunger. The recipient is Zia Thomas Pettit. Thank you.
Loeffler Pools Scholarship.
Our next award highlights the incredible support we receive from our local community partners, organizations that recognize exactly what it takes to balance demanding hours outside the classroom as well as rigorous hours doing academic work. On behalf of Loeffler Pools Management Incorporation, I'm honored this evening to present a special scholarship dedicated to a standout scholar athlete with a demonstrated exceptional academic discipline, as well as maintaining a GPA above 3.5. What makes this particular presentation wonderful is the connection between the recipient and the sponsor. This year's honoree has not only been a dedicated varsity swimmer for our school, but also has proven their strong work ethic out in the community as a valued employee of Loeffler Pools itself. Please join me in the warmest congratulations to this year's scholarship recipient, Sean Dave. Again, come on up.
The Mija Golden Creative Writing Rebel Scholarship.
Good evening. Congratulations, class of 2026. My name is Lena Golden. This is my husband, Patrick, and this is my son, Bjorn. We are all Watchung Hills alumni. This is a memorial scholarships in honor of our late daughter, Maya. She was a very bright young woman that excelled in creative writing. She was also a free spirit that embraced every individual for their self-worth. The Maya Golden Creative Writing Rebel Award is for students that think outside of common norms, and the award selection disregards grade point averages and any extracurricular participants. It's meant to not exclude any applicant in the spirit of its eponymous model. This year marks the 10th year of our award. Our first recipient, Brooke Stanicki, graduated medical school at Temple University last month and is soon starts practicing medicine at Vanderbilt. It's been a huge privilege to see Brooke's journey through these 10 years. We're fortunate to stay in touch with other former recipients and watch them thrive on their journeys. We've also been fortunate to have continued support from our community with donations through the years. And thank you. This year's recipients are Sabrina Concilio, Adrian Louie, and Roxana Nasreen.
Matthew G. Cantor Memorial Scholarship.
Hello. My family and I are very proud to present the 13th annual Matthew G. Cantor Memorial Scholarship Award. This award was established to celebrate and honor the memory of fallen hero Matthew Cantor. Matt was a Navy SEAL operator who died during a combat mission in Afghanistan on November 1st, 2012. Matt received the Bronze Star for Valor from the then President Barack Obama for saving the lives of his 30 teammates that day. Matt is a hero to his 30 teammates, a true American hero. Due to Matt's ultimate goal to become an engineer, the recipient of the scholarship award is based on someone who also possesses a great interest in engineering. Winning this award is based on a single, straightforward criterion. The faculties pick a graduating senior who they feel most resembles Matt. That is, someone who shows the same intelligence, enthusiasm, determination, and grit. This year, we are very pleased to present the Matthew G. Cantor Memorial Scholarship Award to Kyle Caress.
OCA New Jersey Edwin and Aurora Len Memorial Scholarship.
Now it's my pleasure to recognize the class of 2026 recipient of the OCA New Jersey Edwin Aurora Len Memorial Scholarship. OCA New Jersey is a New Jersey chapter of the National OCA organization committed to developing leadership and community involvement of Asian Pacific Islanders, Americans. This year, OCA New Jersey received an unanticipated number of applications for scholarship consideration. While many students submitted strong applications for consideration, a small number of winning essays certainly stood out. On behalf of OCA New Jersey, it's my distinct pleasure to recognize Jana Han as this year's recipient of the OCA and New Jersey Edwin Aurora Len Memorial Scholarship. Congrats again to Jana. She is not here this evening, but we'll make sure we provide an opportunity to recognize her and give this to her tomorrow. Thank you.
Raritan Valley Community College Lions Pride Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to recognize this year's recipient of the Raritan Valley Community College Lions Pride Scholarship to Edwin Beatriz Gonzalez. Edwin has demonstrated the qualities to celebrate academic achievement, dedication, perseverance, and the potential to make a meaningful impact in his community. Congratulations to Edwin.
Robert A. Mayers, the Revolutionary Detective Memorial Scholarship.
The family of Robert A. Mayers, a local author and historian known as the Revolutionary Detective, knows that he would have been in his glory this year as our nation celebrates the 250th anniversary of the birth of our great country. To honor his memory during this very special anniversary year, the Mayers family established this memorial scholarship. In his application essay, this year's recipient demonstrated himself to be both an accomplished writer and a dedicated student of history. He captured the historical importance of the American Revolution while emphasizing the critical need for future generations to keep the values of our founding fathers alive. In doing so, he expressed the qualities that would have made Robert A. Mayers quite proud. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the Robert A. Mayers Memorial Scholarship, Ryan Mitra. The Mayers family who are here tonight know you have a bright and successful future ahead. Congrats again, Ryan.
Scott W. Anderson Memorial Award.
Before I start my speech, I wanted to take a minute to congratulate each and every graduate in the class of 2026 at Watchung Hills Regional High School. 10 years ago, I sat in those very same seats, and if there's one thing I can tell you from where I stand today, it's that the saying is true: time flies. So cherish all of your memories and learn from all of your mistakes. I wish you all nothing but success and happiness as you embark on the next journey in life. It's truly an honor for me to be able to present the WYBA Scholarship in my father's name. It speaks volumes of the man he was and all that he represented. He was a very hardworking man, a devoted father, husband, and all-around family man. He was a wonderful coach and a well-respected boss and businessman. He lit up a room with his smile and had a wonderful sense of humor. I know that not only we, his family, miss him, but so many others who were touched by him miss him as well. When he passed, the outpouring of support from so many people he had touched over the years brought comfort to me and my family. No matter where work took him, he always made it home for special occasions and always made sure to call when he was away to say he loved us and to check in on us. Sometimes, just when riding together in the car as a family, he would randomly yell out, "Family, I love you." We always knew how much he loved us, and thankfully he knew the same. With the type of work he did, he traveled a great deal, and he always made time to be involved with me and my sisters and the activities that we were involved with. And being that we all played sports, he spent many years and many seasons coaching us in soccer and in basketball. Somehow, he coordinated his work schedule with games and practices. He took on so many things, and he never complained. It was like the more he did, the more he sought to do. When eulogized at his memorial service, our pastor noted that my father did more in his 50 years than most people do in a lifetime. He always taught us that if you believe, you will achieve. And he brought this motto to his coaching speeches. From a young age, he always instilled in us that if we believed in ourselves, if we worked hard, we, in fact, would achieve. And that's very true. He lived life with such passion and coached the same way. He wanted everyone to do their very best, so that meant you had to practice at your very best all the time. He would put together team booklets, not only with the season's expectations and plays to learn, but what he called the circle of success. The circle of success goes, the more you practice, the better you get. The better you get, the more you like it. The more you like it, the more you practice, and so on and so forth. He represented such an outstanding work ethic, and he tried to instill this in everyone: family, teams, employees, committee members, etc. He was an amazing man on so many levels, and he lived his life to the fullest and truly enjoyed everything that life had to offer. My dad would be truly humbled that a scholarship in his name has been given out each year since his passing in 2010 through the WYBA. He would be honored to know that the town named the municipal basketball courts in his name in Warren, and that the WYBA holds a basketball tournament in his name in early December as the town's travel basketball seasons begin. It brings my family such a sense of pride that all his time and energy that he devoted to coaching and volunteering is recognized year after year. This year, the recipients of the Scott W. Anderson Memorial Scholarships go to two young students who reflected their work ethic and their belief that if you believe, you will achieve in their essays and throughout their entire high school career. Tonight's recipients are Sean Davey and Zoe Galliv.
Warren Lions Club Scholarships.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hellowa of the Warren Township Lions Club. I wanted to start off by thanking Lori Grafer, the guidance department, and the administration in promoting our scholarships and helping us administer them. Many of you and your parents might associate our club with the Expo Carnival. We're going to be holding our 58th Carnival next week. But our core historical mission, as described by Helen Keller, is to be Knights of the Blind. We are very involved in helping the sight and hearing impaired, but we do much more. We address food insecurity locally and in surrounding areas. We support the special needs community. We're very active in our donations to sporting, scouts, various school clubs, childhood cancer, diabetes, and many other worthy causes in our community. One of these additional endeavors is to award scholarships, which our club has been doing for over 60 years. And in providing these scholarships, our club identifies students that have exemplary academic records, leadership skills, and demonstrate high good citizenship standards with a desire of making a positive change in the lives of others. This year's, it was very competitive, by the way, but we did choose 6. This year's Warren Lions Scholarship recipients are Julian Vignes, Lila Murphy, you guys come on up, Joseph Genovese, Zoe Gallick, Abby Hall, and Sienna De Silva.
Warren Youth Basketball Association Volunteerism Award.
Hi, I'm John Horzup. I'm the president of Warren Youth Basketball Association, and we're an all-volunteer organization that relies on parents and other volunteers in the community helping to bring basketball and fun to kids of all ages in Warren. We have programs for recreation basketball, for teaching basketball, for travel basketball, and also for special needs students in what we call our Buddy Ball program. As an all-volunteer organization, we recognize the value of volunteering in the organization and what it brings to the community, and also what the volunteers get out of it. We started the Warren Youth Basketball WYBA Volunteerism Award as a way to recognize students who do exemplary work volunteering and who show us through their essays what they gained out of that volunteering and how they learned and how they will continue to contribute and give back to the community. We give out 2 awards each year, and this year the 2 awards are for Cameron Kelleher and Joy Anna Wang.
Warren Township PTO scholarships.
On behalf of the Warren Township PTO, it is our privilege to present the Warren Township PTO Scholarship to 2 outstanding students whose achievements, character, and commitment to service exemplify the values of our school community. Both recipients began their educational journeys in the Warren Township schools and have continued to distinguish themselves through academic excellence, leadership, and involvement in a wide range of activities. Throughout their years at ALT, Mount Horeb, and Warren Middle School, they have demonstrated resilience, even through the COVID years, and a strong work ethic while balancing academics, extracurriculars, and service to others. Beyond their accomplishments in the classroom, both students have generously contributed to our community through volunteer work, leadership roles, and participation in PTO events. Their willingness to give back and support others reflects the character and integrity that this scholarship was created to recognize. As they graduate and begin exciting new chapters in their lives, we are confident they will continue to make meaningful contributions wherever their paths may lead. On behalf of the Warren Township PTO, it is our honor to present this year's scholarship to Juliana Santos, and Alex Walker. Come on up. We congratulate them on their achievements and wish them every success in their future endeavors. Congrats to Juliana again and Alex. Congrats.
Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks, Watchung Hills Elks Lodge, number 885 scholarship.
Good evening. My name is James Torpy. I'm the leading knight for the Watchung Hills Lodge of the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks, number 885. It's an honor to be up here representing my lodge and a privilege to award scholarships to 2 extremely deserving students whose community service and plans for the future meld wonderfully with our organization's own charitable works. For those that don't know, the Elks are a distinctly American fraternal order that focuses on charitable works, especially works that benefit our veterans, as well as special needs children. In fact, New Jersey's state project is Camp Moore, also known as Miracle on the Mountain, which is a free overnight summer camp for children and young adults with special needs. While we received numerous essays from so many deserving candidates, There were two that really stuck out to us over on Elks Lane. The first of the students we wanted to recognize is a young man who will be attending Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University with the intentions of becoming an officer in the United States Air Force. The second is a young woman who donated hundreds of hours in community service in the last 4 years to support disabled, autistic, and special education students, among many other community service projects. She will be attending Rutgers University this fall. It's my great joy to say congratulations to all of the students graduating in the class of 2026, but specifically for us, Alexander Walker and Kaylee Finch.
Watchung Hills Soccer Association Scholarship.
Good evening. Tonight, we are here to recognize a very special student athlete with Watchung Hills Soccer Association Scholarship. This scholarship is not simply awarded for talent on the field. It represents something much bigger. It honors character, leadership, commitment, resilience, and the type of person who leaves a lasting impact on a club and the people around him. This year's recipient first stepped onto the fields of Watchung Hills Soccer Association over a decade ago. Since those early days, he has worn many different jerseys throughout his soccer journey, competing for WHSA, NJ Elite, and Steel United. But no matter where he played, the qualities that defined him always remained the same. Whether playing in defense or midfield, he became the kind of player every coach hopes to have on their team: reliable, selfless, hardworking. The player who shows up early, works hard without being asked, and never cuts corners. The player who can always be counted on. In fact, Coach Mark, who had the privilege of coaching him for more than 5 years, described him as a coach's dream. And for those who may not know what that means, it means being the type of player who listens, learns, leads by example, and makes everyone around him better. It means consistency, accountability, humility, and an attitude that puts a team first every single day. His teammates recognized those qualities too, selecting him as a captain, not because he was the loudest person in the room, but because he earned the respect of everyone around him throughout his actions, his commitment, and the standard he set. But perhaps what says the most about this young man is not what happened during the easy moments, it is how he responded during the difficult ones. A serious knee injury took away his senior season, something that could have understandably pulled anyone away from the game they loved. Instead, he stayed connected to the sport and the community by giving back and refereeing this spring for the next generation of players. That speaks volumes about his character and his love for the game. Off the field, he continues to demonstrate those values as a proud member of the Boy Scouts, further reflecting the leadership, service, and integrity that makes him such a deserving recipient of this scholarship. When reviewing candidates for this award, one individual stood out not only for the athletic achievement, but for the complete example he has set over the years. The type of person young players should look up to, the type of teammate every club hopes to build around, and the type of young man who represents the very best of WHSA. Some players are remembered for goals, some are remembered for wins, but every once in a while, a player comes through a club who is remembered for the standard they set for everyone around them. This year's WHSA scholarship is awarded to Colin Wills.
WHRHS Marching Band Parent Association Scholarship.
This evening, as the representatives of the Watchung Hills Regional High School Marching Band Parent Association, we have the distinct honor of presenting our 2026 scholarships. These annual scholarships are awarded to those individuals who exemplify the hard work, commitment, and spirit of the marching warriors. These are band members who have gone above and beyond, supporting their team members and serving as leaders and role models. The marching warriors combine the athleticism and physicality of sports, the dedication to working with and for others of community service, and the musicality and visual impact of the performing arts. The students we recognize tonight embody the heart and soul of the marching warriors. Their spirit has left a lasting impact on the organization. These students have shown what it means to lead, not just in life, and not just in title, but with heart. They have offered guidance, encouragement, and the kind of steady support that only true mentors can provide. These students have kept others smiling through long practices, early mornings, and rainy performances. Their cheerfulness is contagious, their energy is endless, and their passion for music, performance, and this community is apparent at every competition, halftime show, and parade. This year, we celebrate the graduation of 22 marching warriors. This made the scholarship selection process most difficult for our committee with so many amazing seniors. This year, we are pleased to announce 4 recipients of this award. We are honored to recognize Ashling Butler, Alexandra Glassner, Alexis Hausman, and Julia Stein.
WHRHS PTO scholarships.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tina Kelly, and I've been a part of the PTO Scholarship Committee for the last 5 years. I'm thrilled to be here tonight with the current PTO president, Jill Perry, and the PTO Communications Vice President, Darlene Carter. Each year, the PTO proudly offers scholarships in 3 categories: academic achievement, merit, and service. These awards are designed to celebrate the many ways our students excel. Every year, the Scholarship Committee is amazed not only by the number of students who apply, but also by the quality of the applications that we receive. Reading about their accomplishments and leadership, perseverance, and dedication demonstrated by our students, it leaves us inspired and optimistic about our future. And it also leaves us wondering when these kids sleep. So thank you to all the students who applied, and the families who supported them, and the community for making these scholarships possible, and the PTO members who dedicated their time to review the applications. We extend our sincere congratulations to all of our scholarship recipients, and we wish them continued success as they pursue their future goals. I ask that you hold your applause until the end. We have 9 recipients this year, and it's our pleasure to recognize for academic achievement, Kyle Correas, Julia Stein, and Alexander Walker. For PTO Merit Scholarship, we have Alexandra Glassner, Benjamin Webb, and Corey Felder. And for PTO Service Scholarship, Sarah Brown, Kaylee Finch, and Sophie Lam. Thank you. Thank you very much.
WHRHS Wrestling Booster Club Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Tara Glenos, and I'm here to represent the Warriors Wrestling Club. I'm actually honored to be here tonight to present this award to an incredible athlete, outstanding student, and quite frankly, if you know him, he's an exceptional young man, Anthony D'Andrea. I have more, Aunt. Hold on one second. I have personally had the opportunity to actually watch Anthony grow as a wrestler from his early years in our youth program to the remarkable success that he's achieved here at Watchung Hills. While his accomplishments on the mat are extraordinary, I think what stands out even more is the person that he's become along the way. Anthony has been a 4-year varsity starter and served as captain for 3 of those years on the team. During his time on the team, he was a county and district champion all 4 years, and a region champion in 3 of his 4 years. What is truly remarkable is that while achieving those incredible accomplishments, he also became a 4-time state place finisher, 7th, 5th, 3rd, and ultimately 2nd in the state. And when we talk about career highlights, Anthony finishes his high school wrestling career with an astounding record of 149 wins and 13 losses. To put that into perspective, less than 5% of high school wrestlers nationally would ever even achieve this level of success. His accomplishments are a reflection of years of grit, determination, discipline, and countless hours developing his craft. But the statistics and the titles only tell part of the story. Anthony is a leader in the wrestling room, someone his teammates look up to, not simply because of what he's achieved, but because of how he carries himself every day. He leads by example, works hard without seeking recognition, and raises the standards for everyone around him. His accolades also extend well beyond athletics. Anthony is a member of the Italian World Language Honor Society, serves as a peer leader to my son as well, and is a member of the Warrior Athletic Leadership Team. Most recently, he was named a recipient of the Somerset County Principal's Scholar Athlete Award, representing Watchung Hills. This fall, Anthony will continue both his wrestling and academic career at the University of Pennsylvania. Anthony, thank you for the example you have set for your teammates, your school, and the entire wrestling community. We and I are incredibly proud of all that you've accomplished, and even more excited to see the person and leader you will continue to become. Congratulations.
Watchung Warren Rotary Club scholarships.
Good evening. I'm Neil Drazen and a member of the Watchung Warren Rotary Club. On behalf of the club, it is my pleasure to present our 2026 Rotary Scholarship Awards. For more than 60 years, the Watchung Warren Rotary Club has proudly served our local communities through fundraising events, volunteer efforts, and charitable contributions. We have supported our towns, our schools, local organizations, and countless worthwhile causes. Everything we do is guided by our Rotary's motto, service above self. At the heart of Rotary is a commitment to ethical leadership. Rotary members strive to live by what is known as the four-way test, a standard for personal and business conduct. It asks four simple questions. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? These principles have guided Rotarians for generations, and they are values we see reflected in the young people we honor tonight. This year, the Watchung Warren Rotary Club is proud to award 2 scholarships to students who have demonstrated academic excellence, leadership, character, and a commitment to serving others. Our first scholarship recipient is Joycelyn Yee, who will be attending Lehigh University. Our second scholarship recipient is Brian Castillo, who will be attending Rutgers University. Please join me in congratulating Joycelyn and Brian on their achievements. We wish them every success as they begin their next chapter of their educational journey and look forward to the positive impact they will make in the years ahead. Congratulations.
Thank you all very much. Why don't we give a round of applause for our students and our benefactors. But before we close, I'd like to take a brief moment to once again recognize the generous scholarship benefactors, our Superintendent, Dr. Jewett, our Board of Education, our faculty, staff, administration, for supporting this celebration of our students. I'd like to thank the efforts of Ms. Grafer for her outreach and assistance in making the ceremony possible. Thank you to the PAC staff, Mr. Dylan Fox and the whole PAC team for their patience and flexibility in supporting tonight's ceremony. And to the award winners, congratulations again. You are such a great representation of Watchung Hills. And by earning one of these scholarships, you have inherited a responsibility to move forward with the same commitment to excellence that you demonstrated here during your time as a student. In the coming days, please be sure to thank your teachers, families, and friends for their support and encouragement these past 4 years. And again, thank you everyone for being here this evening to honor our students. Have a great night, and please get home safely.